Welcome back to a brand new PTG live video. Today I'll be showcasing the new Dusclops from the newly released set Shrouded Fable. So with that being said, let's get into the deck list. Let's see which cards we'll be running. So we do run the 4 copies of Dusclops for its ability Cursed Blast, where you can knock out this Pokemon and then your opponent takes a prize card for it. And then in exchange, we can put 5 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So ideally, we do want to use this ability when we have the Lost City Stadium card in play, so that when this Pokemon does get knocked out, it gets sent straight to the Lost Zone, and then we can get the 10 cards into our Lost Zone much quicker with this Dusclops, as well as get damage counters at the same time. So we do run the 2 copies of the Sableye, which does benefit from the Dusclops knocking itself out and being put into the Lost Zone. With Lost Mine, after we get the 10 cards that we need in the Lost Zone, we can start using this attack and put 12 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way we like. We also do have the standard 4 copies of Comfey, which we do have the ability Flower Select, where we can look at the top 2 cards of our deck and then put one into our hand and then the other one into the Lost Zone. And lastly, we do have the 1 copy of the Bloodmoon Ursaluna EX, where towards the end game, after your opponent has taken most of their prize cards, we could potentially use the Bloodmoon attack for 240 base damage for either 1 or 0 energies. And moving on to the trainer cards, for our ace spec, it's going to be the Hyper Aroma, where we can search out 3 stage 1 Pokemons with this card, which will be our Dusclops. For our stadium cards, we do run the 4 copies of Lost City just for our Dusclops. When we do use its ability and knock itself out, we can put it straight into the Lost Zone to help us get those cards that we need for Sableye's attack. And for the supporter cards, we do have the 4 copies of Colress Experiment for draw support. With this card, you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck and then put 3 of them into your hand and then the other 2 into the Lost Zone. We also do have the 3 copies of Roxanne. Once your opponent is down to 3 prize cards or less, we can use Roxanne, and then both players shuffle their hand into their deck, and you get to draw 6 cards, and then your opponent is stuck drawing just 2 cards. And for the tool cards, we just have the 1 copy of this Rescue Board, the 1 copy of the TM Devolution, just in case we go up against a Stage 2 deck, and lastly, we have the 5 Psychic Energies. So those are all the cards in this deck that I want to talk about, and let us see how it'll do in the matches. Okay, looks like it's gonna be Charizard here. I'm not sure if they're running Dragapult also, but Charizard for sure. And they got a pretty decent start to have Rotom in the beginning. No, I think we'll take the Devo actually. Take the Switch. He's already got a Colress in hand. Let's pass. I can't believe we didn't get a Buddy Poff in here. See, they have Duskull, they Ultra Ball. So Ultra Ball's not a good sign. It looks like they didn't get the Buddy Poff in. Yeah, they get Lumineon V. So they're probably getting Arvin. Get a Buddy Poff in and the Farseal Stone. Yeah, looks like they instant charge and they don't use the Far Seal Stone. Let's play Colress first. Yeah, I feel like let's get the vacuum. Put out the Lost City. And let's vacuum the Far Seal Stone away. I just can't believe how bad this setup was here. Like, not a single Buddy Poffin, like, really? Yeah, and they got the Pidgey EX down. They're probably gonna quick search for the rare candy or Charizard for the Charizard. So they're to use 2 rare candies. I feel like now we just really have no choice but to use the TM Diva. There's no way we can really get out of this. They get the next Charmander. Like, we just need the TM Diva just to buy some time. See, finally we see the one Duskull made an appearance. Well, I have no choice but to take the Duskull. We don't even get to use the Buddy Poffin. Yeah, let's use the TM Devo. Yeah, hopefully that slows them down. That's basically what we need to do, is just buy a turn or 2 so that we can set up. They Ultra Ball. Something tells me they'll probably get the Charmeleon or maybe a Pidgeotto or something. Because they still have 30 cards left in their deck. I really doubt they have the rare candy in hand. Interesting, they get the Dusclops. Yeah, if they Ultra Ball for Dusclops, I don't think they have the rare candy. There's no way. Okay, looks like they're going to be using Curse Blast here. And they really have no choice. They're just probably going to put 50 damage, I guess, on one of our Comfeys. No, they just go for instant charge. Nice, there's a Sableye, which you definitely want. And I guess let's use the Hyper Aroma just to get those Dusclops out of the deck. Oh wow, I just concede. It looks like they're gonna be Gardevoir. Let's just pass. It's a pretty bad starting hand, honestly. Of course they get Buddy Poffin. They get the double routes. Let's see if they have the Arven and the energy to use the TM evolution and all that. I feel like that's the most ideal turn with Gardevoir. Let's see, looks like a Nest Ball for Greninja. Yeah, it looks like they're probably checking all their prizes maybe. They get Flutter Mane, which I'm surprised, like... I feel like you would want Greninja, assuming it's not prized. They Town Store. They get Bravery Charm. I feel like we should have a really good matchup against Gardevoir, because we have 2 vacuums in this deck. So... Oh wow, they even have another Nest Ball for Greninja. So they had two Nest Ball and a Buddy Poffin on their opening hand. I wonder if we got some of that luck. They used Night Stretcher for some reason, which I don't know why you'd want to do that. They retreat out into Flutter Mane, I guess. Yeah. See, let's get the TM Devo just to thin out the deck a little bit. It's the Colress. Put out the Lost City. Oh wow, we can't go to Flower Select. Just end turn. There's no way they could not have gotten a supporter card. They had all that luck in the beginning. I feel like they have to have the Arvin. They Nest Ball again. Oh, what is that, a third Nest Ball? Yeah, that's a third Nest Ball. They get a Klefki. They use Iona, which I don't mind. We didn't have much. See, they got Curliadan. So they got draw support now. Let's see if they have the TM Evo. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. We would need a vacuum to get the last cards for the Sableye. We would need a vacuum. Looks like they're gonna Ultra Ball for another Curlia. Yeah, they're getting a pretty good luck here. There's the second Curlia. See, they let go of Boss. What did they have? 4 energies in the discard pile, so that's more than half of what Gardevoir normally runs. Runs like 7, I'd say. Nice, we get the counter catcher. So that can definitely help us out. Let's put 50 on Curlia. That's really the main threat. You really want to get rid of these Curlias. Okay, that's nice. We put the Dusclops. So that's at 4 cards. And what's good now is that we can counter catcher there. No, let's put Ralts there. Now we can use the Flower Select. Let's see, can we get a vacuum? No dice on that vacuum. See, that's 7. So this should be 8, and then another Dusclops should be 10. Let's get the Cram. Let's play the Hyper Aroma. So that should be 10 cards. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's 10. Yeah, now we can switch out into Sableye. Let's put Cram down also. $60 damage left. I guess we'll just put on this Ralts. See, there's a Dusclops and Nest Ball. I feel like we're kind of done. We don't really need Dusclops anymore. Kind of already did its job. See, they go for the concealed cards. I feel like they're probably going to concede because it's really, really bad to lose Curlias in the early game, as well as they were sent to the Lost City. So they can't Super Rod them back. They Earthen Vessel. They get Dark Energy and Psychic, so I'm guessing they're getting the Monkey Dory ready here. Yeah, there's Monkey Dory. So if they do knock out our Sableye, we can use Roxanne next turn. So that'd be pretty bad for them. They got 7 cards in their hand. So, but yeah, they really don't have anything to knock us out with. Like they can move damage over. Move to 30 damage. They go for Lost Vacuum, which is actually kind of convenient for us. They got rid of their Bravery Charm to get rid of Lost City. I don't know why they do that. I don't know. That felt like a really bad play. And they do get Curlia down. Yeah. They don't have the rare candy, or I'm assuming they didn't have it or run it. So we can easily take this Curly as a knockout next turn, and then do 100 damage to one of these. Ooh, looks like they're gonna use Unfair Stamp. Which... we didn't have that much going on. Especially the 2 Dusclops are kind of done. We really needed the Roxanne. So if they use Unfair Stamp, hopefully we get a Roxanne back. Because we didn't put any in the Lost Zone or the discard yet. Say they Buddy Poffin for Drifloon. I don't know why they'd do that. That'd be just an easy knockout for us. Oh wow, we get Pokegear. There's a really good chance we can find Roxanne with Pokegear. They Heavy Ball. They find the Ralts, okay. They move damage counters. Yeah, there was no way they could have knocked us out last turn. Hit a Switch. Yeah, that's perfect. We take the double knockout. And they're not able to move damage counters back to us. I guess they vacuumed off the Lost City also because they didn't want to have any more Pokemon thrown in there, like the Curlias and the Ralts they had. They want to be able to Super Rod stuff back. See, they play Arven. Yeah, I don't see anybody can get a win out of this. Yeah, they Super Rod Curly and some energy back. Yeah, a 1-1 of Curly and Ralts and energy. Play Nest Ball for another Ralts. Yeah, and there's no way they can get this. Let's go into a Comfey. Because we could use that as a pivot with the Rescue Board. Let's Nest Ball for another Sableye. Let's Flower Select. And there's another 2 Dusclops. And let's just go for the Roxanne here. Oh wow, we didn't get an energy. Yeah, no, let's Super Rod the Sableye and the energy. Oh yeah, that didn't work out so well. Let's just pass. Yeah, we only have 2 Switch cards in the Lost Zone and 1 Switch. I'm in discard pile. Then get Curlia down. So that was a pretty lucky Roxanne for them if they got a Curlia off of that. At least our Mind Bend won't be able to knock us out. Interesting. Oh wow, they go for Counter Catcher. I'm guessing they're gonna gust up Sableye, but no, they go for the Manaphy. Definitely a switching option here. Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Okay, finally we get a switch here. And knock out their Curlia. Hopefully that slows them down. There's a Colress. Yeah, there's nothing they can do. Like next turn, even if they go for the Mind Bend for the confusion, we can just switch out into Cram and just do 110. Wow, is that crazy or what? What was that? The second Roxanne that we did, and they still got a Curlia off of it. Talk about lucky. And that's their last card in their hand. Yeah, there's no way they can do this. Okay, they do take out our Manaphy. And then they can move 30 damage over to our Sableye and then knock it out with the Mind Bend. Which, this was an insanely close game, if you think about it. They go for Arven. Somehow they're still playing this game here. Let's see. I got a Bravery Charm. So it looks like they're going to attach Bravery Charm to the Monkey Dory. They are absolutely insisting that they win this. Yep, I knew that they would attach it to Monkey Dory. At least we do have the Ursaluna as backup here. Let's go into our pivot. Because we can't even use Counter Catcher. We're tied 1 for 1. Oh, we could have even went into Sableye as well. That didn't really matter. We'll take out their Monkey Dory. Nice, that's the last prize. Heavy Ball. Okay, looks like they got Overpound, so this could be Raging Bolt. Wow, unbelievable. 4 basic Pokemon got prized. That is so bad. Go for the Flower Select. Guess we'll take the Duskull. Flower Select again, a Vacuum or Switch Cart. I take the Switch Cart. Nice, there's a Colress. It's in turn, so that's pretty good. We already got 3 cards in the Lost Zone. With Colress, it'll be 6. See, they Teal Dance. They attach a Grass Energy. Oh wow, they use Iono. Okay, that's decent. We got Colress back and Dusclops and a Nest Ball and Lost City. It looks like there's going to be Scovillian. Temple of Sinnoh. Yeah, that doesn't affect us. Handheld Fan. And they're going right into Cleffa for Grasping Draw. Put Lost City out. Let's use Colress. Get the Switch Cart, Switch, and Rescue Board. Take the Super Run. See how many cards we got. 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 8 cards right now. Let's see if we can get the Sableye for this turn. That'd be crazy. Let's Nest Ball, get the Sableye. Yeah, we're still gonna need the energy. For some reason, I don't think we'll get the energy off of this. Oh wow, we get it. That's it, that's 10 cards. Yeah. Let's see, let's put 30 on the Cleffa, 20 on that Scovillian. That's crazy, we took 3 knockouts. And they're all going to the Lost Zone. Dusclops Ursaluna, that's pretty good. That is a crazy turn. Let's see, they bench Capsicum. They counter Catcher, okay. Well, it's not like they can really trap us into this Duskull. We can just evolve it up and take damage and do damage to them. Oh wow, they got Unfair Stamp. That's bad. And they got Fizzantipity. Yep, Unfair Stamp puts down to 2 cards. Let's see what we get. Hyper Aroma and Buddy Poffin. At least the Hyper Aroma is pretty useful now. See, and they instant charge. Because at least now we can get a Dusclops guaranteed here. Team Devo. Yeah, let's Buddy Poffin just to thin out the deck maybe. Get a Duskull. Hyper Aroma. Let's use the Curse Blast. Put 50 on the Capsicum. Yeah, I just concede. Well, those are all the matches. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.